Always on it, my nigga. Shout out Playamade. Cuz gonna catch it, catch a body, catch it all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
What's happening? What's happening?
with it.
Shit, man.
Who you tapped in with, man?
Shit, you know, Aurora's home. Yung Tela in the motherfucking building, Aurora, Colorado. You feel me?
I was about to ask you, for those who don't know, who are you, my nigga? Like, introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Yung Tela, man, from Aurora, Colorado. Grew up in the northern part of Aurora. You feel me? Went to North Middle School, Parkland Elementary, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a young nigga trying to make something out of nothing, man. You feel me?
Already. So I don't want to put no specific label on it, so would you consider yourself an artist or hip-hop with a rapper? You know what I mean?
So, I hear you like a motherfucker. I would consider myself an artist, but more so like a hip-hop type artist. You feel me? Like, a nigga know how to put a song together and shit, you feel me? But, you know, I do it just for the artistry, you know what I'm saying? I do it for like the creative shit, you feel me? Like, I like to create shit. You know, I was brought up in the old school era, so that's the type of flavor I kick to niggas type shit, you feel me?
So I was about to bring it back. So bringing it back, where you get the name from? Like, Yung Tela, that's what you go by your rap name?
Yeah. So I come from a line of Telas, you feel me? I ain't gonna get into the specifics, but you know, I just picked up from, you know, the name that was, you know, passed down like a torch type shit, you know, took it and ran with it type shit.
Already.
Straight up.
So your section, you know, for those who don't know you, I know you said you was repping Aurora, Colorado.
Yeah.
So those who don't know anything about Aurora, Colorado, touch on that and touch on the significance of the ACO to you.
Alright, so the significance of the ACO, you feel me? So like, a lot of niggas get shit misconstrued, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of outsiders, or I've done ran into a lot of out-of-towners that be on some, you know, this shit looks soft and good, niggas shit look whatever, but niggas don't really put shit on the line for this shit. Like me, nigga, I'm from 13th and Ursula, you know what I'm saying? So for those that know, and for those that don't, that's a section from Aurora, nigga, where an original Aurora breed of people came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of them, nigga, you really have to be from this shit to be from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like your niggas from like, I'll use a different city for instance, like just like your niggas from LA, you know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas bang they sections out there predicated upon, nigga, where they grew up at, where their grandma was at, this, that, and the third. Nigga, it's the same with well, at least with my shit, you feel me? So the significance to that is like, you know, we come with our own flavor, we do our own thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, West Coast influence, you know what I'm saying? But the nigga, we do our Dougie, you know.
I was about to ask you, because you know you bring 1300. I remember growing up going to South.
Yeah.
That's a real significance. So
yeah.
So that means you kind of jumped off the porch at a younger age.
Yeah. So like with myself, you know, with me in particular, I remember like, I took my first steps in the section. You know what I'm saying? Like at the Jewel Park type shit. Like that's where I literally took my first steps type shit. And you know, coming up as a kid, niggas moved from the A and like we got stationed in the middle of the East, so that's kind of like where my jumping off the porch came in the fact that, you feel me, because it was like I was a kid, like I was like 7, 8 years old, but we was the only Aurora niggas in the middle of the East side, you feel me? So it's like my big homies and like my older peoples was getting into it with the niggas down there, you know, I was getting into it with their kids, you know, because I was a kid type shit. And then, you know, just as the time went on and as the time grew, you know what I'm saying, it's just like the niggas that I was bumping heads with earlier on became cool, and a lot of the niggas that they was cool with, you know what I'm saying, I started bumping heads with because, you know, nigga was pushing the line for this A shit. Because, you know, for some reason, we're disliked in many aspects, you know what I'm saying, just off the dribble, so, you know, you gotta be one of them niggas to really just push that line, because growing up, a lot of niggas was scared to push the A line type shit. Like a lot of niggas that was from here didn't want to be from here. But I was one of them niggas that like, no, nigga, this is what it is. I'm from here, nigga. So whatever niggas want to do, we could do it type shit. You feel me?
So is that where the ACO come from? Aurora City Originals?
Hell yeah, Aurora City Originals type shit. You know, it's within the name, you know, City Originals. You know, the City Originals was the ones that put the shit on the line, you know what I'm saying? That push the hard line, that like blood, sweat, and tears into this shit to make this shit what it is today. You know, it's a lot of younger cats that's coming up under this shit that's kind of like lost in the sauce, but I do my best to like give niggas their history to understand what the fuck this shit is. Cause a lot of these niggas is screaming this shit, but they don't understand this shit. Like, a lot of these niggas think the ACO is Aurora, Colorado. Like, no sir, that's not what this is. And if you think that, you know what I'm saying, that this is just like a thing for anybody to just tap in with, and it's like, yeah, it's like that a lot these days, but back then, nigga, you really had to be from this shit to even claim that shit, to even say that shit. Like, you really had to be one of them ones, nigga, to even let that shit fall out your motherfucking mouth. So, you know what it like and what it is today. Like, I'm glad to see what the young niggas is doing with it. Like, there could be a lot more guidance in place. You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of older cats out there that's like putting the guidance in place to make sure that niggas is repping this shit the right way, instead of just, you know, making it look like a bunch of little crash dummies that don't know what the fuck they doing. You feel me?
Oh, you spoke on growth. So back then when you first started rapping, what was y'all going by? I forgot. When you first started rapping?
OGL.
OGL, yeah. OGL. So talk about what's OGL before, you know, is it bad talk now?
Yeah,
or,
so it's more so bad talk now. Hell yeah.
OGL. How was that when y'all started OGL? Like how was it your feeling like when you first got into the music? Like what made you get into music?
So what made me get it, like, at first I was just doing this shit for the kick of it, you feel me? Cause like, you know, niggas was fucking around, and you know, I'll hear every so often like, damn nigga, like you can spit, nigga, why don't you do this? And I'll be like, I don't know, type shit. And it's crazy cause nigga, the first song that I could,
not to cut you off, but who's that nigga that kind of like told you like, hey bro, you should do this?
Nigga, my cousin Toshio, rest in peace. Baby C, for those that don't know, nigga. My nigga Toshio, nigga, it's Toshio world, nigga. He told, like, when I spit for this nigga told me, he was like, cuz nigga, you hard. And nigga push that line and I'ma be right behind you type shit. And you know, like, I lost my nigga in a tragic way type shit, but you know, he's one of the main beneficiaries of why we started pushing that damn line of OGL, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, we presented the OGL to him and he was fucking with it. But then like when we lost him, like niggas started going hard with that shit, you know what I'm saying? And over the years, niggas just started fucking with the movement. You know, niggas started recognizing us for our music, then you know, the whatever little shit niggas had cracking, you feel me?
And OGL stand for what?
Only Gangsters Last. And that shit still stands to this day. And it's like, you know,
who's some members of OGL? Like who you was rapping with back then?
Shit, back then I was rapping with this nigga Rollo. You know what I'm saying? Rollo, Tego, you know, if niggas know type shit. But really it was just me and him that was rapping on that shit. You feel me? That was pushing a hard line. And then, you know, as niggas started growing this shit, you know, like shit started coming with growing pains. But you know, them growing pains is what morphed it into bag talk. You feel me? And then like that's when the young life really started getting into it and started exploring their talents. You know what I'm saying? So like with this shit, like we got a young nigga that's doing his recording, like he's doing videos, the Wizard Films, nigga, shout out to Jody, you feel me? My nigga ACO G Rollo, my nigga, he be pushing a hard line for this shit. Who we got? My nigga Steezy, he be pushing a hard line for this shit, you feel me? And then we got my nigga Baby Sav, man, he's up and coming, man. Look out for this young nigga, cause he about to start talking his shit, you feel me? And shout out to my nigga No Face too, cause he pushing a hard line for this bag talk shit, man. Straight the fuck up.
From where roses don't grow, still flourish and blossom though. Yeah. Still stunning on them niggas who doubted why you hate on me.